a gift, a favor, good fortune, all synonyms for blessing. Dictionary.com has a couple of definitions. I'll read two. One is a special favor, mercy, or benefit. Another is a favor or gift bestowed by God. Again, those are two of the 6 listed definitions of that. So this is my VR to Israel, SoCal Piper. I just found his channel through some other folks doing VRs. Thought I would participate, even though I'm not in because I live overseas. And I'm not going to take any prizes because I won my fair share last year of GAWs. But I still wanted to support the channel. First of all, Israel, congrats on your 100 subs. I'm sure you'll have hundreds more. Maybe that even thousands more. So for your GAW, you asked folks to name 3 blessings. So, or, you could do 1 or 3. So I came up with 3. They're all equally as important, but I've kind of arranged the list to go in chronological order of their occurrence. So neither of them is more important or more of a blessing than the other. It's just I'm going to list them in the order that they occurred in my life. So number 1 is my life and my family. So, of course, without all of my ancestors, I wouldn't have my life. And a lot of the meaning in my life came from my family. So to be alive is a great blessing, and I could not have accomplished that without my family. The second one was the discipline and lessons I was taught and learned throughout my life. Especially, I have to give the majority of the credit to that to my parents, who taught me and shaped me and provided me a basis for which I could grow up and make my own way in the world, to give me a core set of skills that I could pave my own path. And those lessons and discipline kept me out of trouble and also gave me a perspective to make certain choices that have allowed me to reach the destination I'm currently in. And the third blessing is my wife. Because without her, I would not be sitting where I am at this moment. I would not be in the wonderful environment and life that I have in this moment. So for that makes the most incredible blessing. So Israel, congratulations on your 100 subs. and I wish the best of luck to all the participants. And for those of you that are curious, stick around after the outro. I will explain this. It's nothing big, but there's going to be one person out there like me that would be wondering the whole time, why does he have that on? But I don't want to make it part of the GAW response. So stick around after the outro and I'll explain to you the medical things. So, all right, I'll catch you all in the next one. Geez, I was all ready to shut down and I forgot to record the medical things. Today I had what was called a ganglion cyst removed from my wrist. It's a reoccurring thing that I've had since my early 20s. Basically, it's a fluid-filled little thing in my wrist, and it normally you could probably ignore them, but this thing presses on a nerve and it's right under my artery. So sometimes it could make my fingers numb. So over the years, every 5 to 6 years, I go to the doctor and they stick a syringe in and they suck it out and then it stays away and then undoubtedly it rears its ugly head. About 8 or 9 years ago, there was a doctor in the States said, oh, it's the only way to get that thing permanently gone is to do, surgery. So I reluctantly agreed. Of course, they had to put me under. They slice open my wrist, and then he describes it afterwards that it was, the hardest surgery he had to do, and because it was all around my artery. But anyway, so I'm thinking, all right, good. Well, last summer, boom, almost overnight, it was there again. So in August, I went to the little local doctor thing. He jabbed me like 8 times. Could never find it. So he gave up and referred me to a specialist. A couple of weeks after that, I got a letter from them stating that I would get an appointment 8 months from then. So yeah, back in August, I got the referral, and just last week they said I had an appointment today. So yeah, took a while, but it's gone. I mean, the pain was pretty bad. There were some days where I couldn't hold, well, I could hold a pipe, but I couldn't even hold a coffee cup. It hurt, turn the steering wheel. So yeah, I got 5 to 6 more years before, I'll probably have to deal with it again, but at least I know there's a doctor here that can hit the mark and get it taken care of. Just have to wait a while. Okay, too much information. Anyway, I know there's at least one person that wanted to know. Catch y'all later.